executive producer JoJo77. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your sponsorship.
Welcome back to another EP sponsor reaction. This one right here is Broadchurch, Season 2, Episode number 3. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. Tell a friend and tell a friend. We're still over here watching the very sad season of Broadchurch. They're doing it to us again, and we love it. Thank you.
We love it. And it's Happy Mother's Day.
Happy
so this
Mother's
is a
Day.
perfect show to watch on this day.
To all the moms
Yes.
out there with their
Cry
kids.
your hearts out.
Yes.
Love your babies. Shout out to executive producer JoJo for sponsoring this reaction. We really appreciate it. I'm super hyped that we get to jump right back into season 2, so thank you. JoJo comes through from the last 2 episodes to comment. Thanks Nigeru for sponsoring an extra one this month. I'm for both episodes on this post. I'm commenting for both episodes on this post to make it easier.
Okay.
Episode 1 thoughts. It's so good because it makes you cry. I'm not usually a weepy person for this style of show, but I did tear up on several occasions during the course of this run.
You got to.
You can't, it's impossible.
Yeah.
I think that
You're
emotional connection is what makes this show so good and makes it come to mind in the forefront of the genre. It's an amazing pilot, but it's completely character-driven at the same time. It doesn't hurt to have such titans of acting as Olivia Colman, David Tennant, Jodie Whittaker, and Charlotte Rampling, the prosecutor, and Phoebe freaking Waller-Bridge. You better believe I was waiting for the Fleabag reveal. LOL. Oh, and you actually just saw the defense attorney on Doctor Who as one of the cat doctors, but how would you recognize her under all that cat makeup?
Cat, yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah, no. I'm pausing here to watch the second episode. Okay, back. Yes. Joe might be a child murderer, but in the Brita way, Mark is the worst. He frustrates me at every turn. Poor Beth on so many levels, just poor Beth. If you're ever having a bad day, think about the character of Beth Latimer and feel better in comparison. Big facts. Mark is driving me mother effing crazy.
Yeah.
I could go on a tangent here about my favorite program, Escape to the Country, kind of a British house hunters, and how tall people always say they want old properties and then bitch about low ceilings that are obviously going to be in old properties, but I'll hold back the bulk of it. Love that you guys are hooked. Can't wait for more. Well, thank you so much for sponsoring another episode so we can continue this amazing journey.
Yep.
Let's get to episode 3 right now. You know you should be running anywhere.
She's your man, I wouldn't continue,
Oh, it
sir.
just picks over here?
What are you doing?
Checking the cameras after we found them and turned them off.
You were out front, why didn't you see them?
I had Beth to deal with.
What is the point of you, Miller? Give me your keys.
What?
Car keys, now.
You're not supposed to drive. What are you going to do anyway?
I'm going to look for them because you didn't do what we agreed. Keys!
No, this is not my fault. Don't put this on me. I am sick of everyone putting their shit on me and I'm not responsible for it. I'm sick to the back teeth of taking flat for stuff I haven't done. Fine. You have the keys. I hope you bloody well crash. I have a heart attack while you're crashing.
Ooh, girl, I feel you though. Does he not know how to drive?
It's on the stick. That's down right there. What the fuck? What else right? Perfectly down.
I know.
That's what you're doing. Ellie, do not come near me. Have you heard
Is she freaking miscarrying?
I got my mobile on right out because of you. Look, I
No, water broke.
just take it slow. We have a contraction before you walk.
Oh, right.
Been having a few days on and off. Midwife kept saying you're Braxton Hicks. He's on voicemail. Oh, God, she bloody is. I called Lucy and she can drive me to the hospital. I'm not going to the hospital. I'm having a known birth. You can't be doing that. Will you just go away? You stupid Karen, I'm trying to help you. You're having a baby and you can't even walk. Now lean on me.
You're having a baby, you can't
I
even
don't
walk.
want you here. I will touch it.
There you go, Ellie. Fucking just, I like her energy. Like, I'm so sick of this shit. Like, all of you guys blaming me for this shit.
The defendant's
just go
confession
on.
excluded.
The defence impugning
Although
the
she did fuck
integrity of the
some
police
shit up, though.
investigation.
Yeah.
She beat his
Are
ass,
you
and
worried?
now his confession's out, so that's
Are you worried,
1,000% Ellie's fault.
Yes, a bit.
Then don't be. We make our case steadily and thoroughly. We do not get buffeted by daily winds.
No, I wondered if we might recalibrate our strategies or...
We have facts on our side. Family, forensics, post-mortem, communications, eyewitnesses, all strong, all good.
Do we still call Ellie Miller as a witness, given what she did to her husband?
We still have D.I. Hardy's evidence to complete. I'll decide after that.
Question is, will they call D.S. Miller for the prosecution? Her credibility is damaged with the beating. If it were me, I'd limit the damage by not using her.
Was that
Whereas
what
we
you heard?
want her in the box so we can take a run at her.
Was the black
Yes,
guy as a
we
cat?
do.
Was that
We
the-
should be able to argue for it,
Yeah,
being
she
she's
said
on
the
the back
defense.
of
Yep, exactly. Ugh, I can't even with the show writing. Man. I feel like I'm really right though. I feel like I'm really right.
on the arrest records and they're going back through
That
witness
she made him do it?
statements. Then
I don't know
we'll be
that
able to
she
see
is
whether
the
there are
controlling
grounds for
person
appeal.
in the relationship, and
Got
he
to
like,
stay
yeah, I don't
positive
know.
about this.
He even go to jail for it.
Yeah.
How do I stay positive? How's the food?
Are you serious?
Is that her kid?
How's your trial going?
So far so good. It's early days. I've got to go. I've got a long drive back and I'm due in court. I'm so sorry I can't stay longer. I love you.
I love you too, Mum.
You stay strong.
Yeah. Don't worry about me.
I'll come again as soon as I can.
Of course I'm gonna worry about you. You're my kid.
Yeah.
Why is he in prison? What did he do?
She couldn't help get him off. He must have been guilty for the most part. Yeah, she don't play games about that. Going taking it over the line.
Is that her mom?
Must be.
Miss Knight, I hoped I'd catch you. It's your bill. It's still in arrears, quite large arrears.
Look, I'm in the middle of a case.
Absolutely, but if you could see your way to getting up to date with the... we hate for her to lose her place.
How do you think she's doing?
Oh, she's no bother at all. Let me know how you'd like to settle.
We're off to court.
Who's up today? More police evidence. Now, you're clear on those classified rates.
Mag, I am loving this job. Don't we make a great team? Eh? Your paper's safe in my hands. Oh, customer. Morning. What can we do you for?
See you, Mum.
He's like, I recognize that face. That's what that looks like, babe.
I'd like to place a small ad, please.
Fuck.
Maintenance services.
Yeah, of course. You'll see.
Maintenance service.
Maybe you can help me with something. I've just moved into the area. Where's the police station from here?
What's he doing? See? I don't know. Oh, it's happening. such great post-baby having body. Thank you, show. Accuracy.
How do you think they're getting on in there then?
Is that the phone the defendant was holding on the day you arrested him?
Yes, it belonged to Danny Latimer. Danny had 2 phones. This one was given to him by Mr. Miller.
What did you discover from the call history on that phone?
Only one number had ever called or sent texts to Danny's phone, a mobile number belonging to Mr. Miller.
When you took possession of Mr. Miller's computer, did you find further evidence of communication between the defendant and Danny
What's that
Latimer?
look?
We found an email account under a false name, only used to send emails to Danny.
You're being handed an exhibit, Exhibit MJC735, from your jury bundles. Could you confirm that these are printouts of the emails sent from this account?
I can.
And would you read the email sent to Danny Latimer on the 29th of May?
Great seeing you last night. Sorry things aren't going well at home. Want to meet again Thursday. It can stay between us.
And on the 25th of June, from Danny to the defendant?
Why does nobody understand me like you do? Have a great holiday. I'll miss you.
Oh, I hate this.
Thank you.
And the
That's what her son
transcript
sent to him?
of 16 May, please.
I know your dad will be sorry for hitting you.
Mm-hmm.
You can talk to me anytime.
You gotta sit there through that
What
shit.
evidence do you have to prove that Mr. Miller was using his
It's
phone
good
at
to
the
keep him
time
in
the
the last
calls
box,
and
because it'll
messages were
probably be a
sent?
problem.
They were sent from his private number.
Someone else could have picked up the phone and used it.
We believe it was Mr. Miller.
You believe rather than you're able to prove.
Phone mast records have placed the phone at Mr. Miller's house.
The computer with the email account used to correspond with Danny, was that a private computer?
It was Mr. Miller's home computer.
It was the family computer, wasn't it?
Yes.
Was it password protected?
No, but we believe that Mr. Miller was the main user of the computer.
But not the sole user, because it was the family computer. Accessible to anyone who lived in or visited the house.
Wow. I don't...
Dumbass to say the first and last name in the phone.
Looks, I was up over my left shoulder.
God, you're right. Which one do you prefer? I mean, I've never done that before.
Hey, listen. Hey, the word is screaming over right now. You always have some say.
You do, girlfriend.
When was the last time you had sex?
No, like her and Joe were really good. That's what also what's really
Oh,
bad.
okay.
Remember, they were like. That's why it's such a blow too. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they were like, ugh.
She didn't really come out to get no ass, babe. She came out to investigate.
Why is he fucking? What is it?
Lee.
Oh my god! I can't
Come,
wait.
let me talk to you.
Listen, it's not me. It's her.
We've got nothing
Or
more to say.
you.
I've got plenty to tell you.
What is that? How small is that?
Notes, interviews, people's movements on that night. I knew you never want to clear my name, so I started working on it myself.
Oh my god.
Talking to people.
Why aren't you
And
going
he's
so
booked you.
hard?
Well, I told them I was you.
What?
Yeah. I know what it's like to be you now. Suspicious all the time. Must really eat away at you. Especially when you're wrong.
I should charge you for the impersonation of
Now I
police
feel like
officer.
I'm not ready.
Yeah, he might not know she killed him. He might not know. Everybody think he did it, but he don't know how they died. He's
Well,
gonna
now
find
I'm
out with him because it was
Two
old girl.
girls, two dads, two brothers. You barely even looked at them. Not far enough. Lisa told me once that Ricky made a move on her when he was driving her home after babysitting.
Made it past his niece.
What about this guy seen hanging around the estate 3 weeks before?
Never even proved he existed.
It was reported by 4 separate
None of
women.
this is new.
Why? When did I kill a 12?
When you way past midnight,
Some of us are only just going home. If you'd done it all during the day, I wouldn't need to call.
I've got through as much as I can.
I need audio summaries of personnel records for Ellie Miller.
Right.
What she said in her police interview, as well as the DPS report.
Is someone trying to run off the road?
Right. Okay.
Did you interview her colleagues?
Yes.
What do they say?
I'll get the files. Let's assume we're going to call her.
And why don't I have all the photos of Joe Miller's injuries?
She was driving that night. She shouldn't be driving that night. Does she need the case to make money, or does she need to make some money? Because they might kick her mom out of the thing. She
I
got a lot of things on her
feel like you
mind.
said the same thing twice.
Say you love me. That's weird. Why would you tell me that?
She's just, you know, lonely.
Have the garage pick up the car for me in the morning.
We need to take you to hospital. You might have whiplash.
I'm fine.
What happened?
I'm fine.
Is that Lisa? Oh,
Yeah, that's right. They partying.
okay.
He's just gone. I'm still snoring. Feel better. Now just sobered me up. Claire, what happened that night? I don't know. Claire. Lee drugged me. He used to have that stuff for Hippo. Got a little bottle of someone, and that night he drugged me, and I woke up happy through the night. That isn't what you told the police. I could just feel myself being brought back into him now that he's back in me. Claire, tell me the truth. Where were you both the night those girls disappeared? He drugged me. I woke up at 5 a.m. and he was cleaning.
Why would
He
she say
was
this
cleaning the
already?
whole house.
If you were already snitching on him,
He was cleaning the whole house.
Your point is,
I don't believe her.
This
I just
is
don't
the
trust
defendant's
her.
wife, and as such can't be compelled to give evidence. The Crown will not be calling her, my lady.
She's also one of the key investigating officers. I think the jury deserve to hear what she has to say.
Given my lady has excluded the confession, how can the jury be expected to separate Mrs. Miller's evidence as a wife from that as a police officer?
My rule is to always trust the jury. They're usually pretty smart.
Rohypnol, Stephen said Rohypnol.
Yeah, she said she woke up to see him cleaning.
Can't say I heard that before.
Oh, why are you being such a fuckwit about this?
Sorry?
She lived next door. She had access. Her story's inconsistent.
With D.I. Hardy, and together you've put an innocent man in the dock.
No, totally untrue. You've got no evidence for this. I am not the guilty one here. I'm not.
Thank you,
I'm through with this one.
What a bitch. Can you do that? Can you just say shit like that?
Hey, look, like you said,
Oh.
you just gotta have a little bit of doubt, baby. Nobody knows what happened or didn't happen in that hotel room. Nobody knows.
Oh, it's annoying how good she is. I literally hate her. Oh, this show's fucking just stressful. Are we ever not gonna be stressed out?
That was episode 2, 3 of Broadchurch, and man, the plot just keeps thickening over here. I mean, and the webs just keep getting bigger as well, because this other story that's going on the other side is going to be something that's going to have a great reveal too. Plus, they open up 2 other storylines with the 2 attorneys that, you know, she got something going on personally with her son. She got something going on. The other attorney got something personal going on with her mom. Why do we care about that? How is that going to affect anything? Yeah, it's just, I mean, and I trust the show because it's going to do an amazing job of wrapping it all up. But the main story right now, it looks to me right now, our boy in the dock is going to be getting off. Just right now, the way it looks like there was a lot of calamity that was happening leading up to his conviction and his forceful admitting that he did what he did. That might lead the judge to be like, we gotta at least let him out on bail, or like, you know, mistrial, something, you know, because it's just not a closed, open and shut case this whole time. That's just what I'm looking at right now from this episode. Obviously, things can change moving forward because our prosecutor is very good, too. So she hasn't used her fullest effect right now, you know, to do what she gotta do. But just the defense though, they bring in that business. I mean, that was a good walkthrough of how you can and throw down the.
How do you create doubt? For
real. Because right there, I mean, you can sit down after that and be like, hey, y'all do what y'all want to do after this. I'm just saying. And the fact that she left both of her kids, I'm just saying on top of that too. So I don't know what to tell you though, for real, because it's not looking good for anybody. But that's what makes this show so great. And I love every minute of this drama right here. So keep it coming. Let's go.
Shout out again to executive producer JoJo for sponsoring this reaction. Thank you so much again. I hate this show, but I love it. You know, both of those feelings actually emerge. So as far as the storyline that that's happening behind the scenes with the wife and the husband, or that whole situation, I feel like I'm still right that she's Ceci and like she's gonna be the ultimate like mastermind behind it. Especially now that like it's proven that the flowers that she received was not actually from her husband, it's from somebody else. So maybe she's like coercing with somebody who is a killer. I don't know. I just feel like she is definitely playing the victim card, and I don't think she's a victim. So it'll be very interesting to see how that plays out. But I love the fact that they have that added storyline to this. With all the other extra drama that we already have, the fact that the showrunners decided, like, let's write more drama and let's have multiple things happening at the same time just speaks to their ability to write really well. Everything as far as what the defense attorney was able to do in this episode, in this last part, especially with Ellie, is so mind-boggling, annoying, and, like, pisses you off, but also mad respect. Because all she has to do, and all anybody has to do when you're as a defense attorney, is poke holes. All you have to do is create inconsistencies, so ultimately you can't definitively say that person is guilty. And she is doing a fucking phenomenal job. Albeit, she's lying her ass off and just... Ellie's gonna get to a breaking point. Ellie's already showed this episode that she is like done with everybody placing blame, and now she didn't know this was coming. You know, Alec couldn't tell her either because that would be a obstruction of justice. But like she went in here blindsided, thinking that she was just gonna give her perspective, but she didn't realize they were gonna twist it at her to make her look like she's the person that is scheming against her husband. Joe is so... Oh, I hate everything about where this is going. I feel like I'm not going to get what I want out of this, and it's so frustrating. But I also think, to your point, the prosecutor hasn't had an opportunity to fully lean in. I feel like she's scrambling and on defense mode right now. The shit keeps being presented to her, but she's brilliant. We've heard that she's brilliant. We haven't seen her brilliantness yet, but I think that that's being saved right now. I think that we're supposed to feel like we are on the rope, so to speak, and we are like beaten down, and they are just coming at us. I still feel like the prosecutor is going to have a moment. We haven't seen that yet. The defense attorney is definitely getting all the W's at this point. But the fact that this show has you so invested in characters that were just introduced 2 seconds ago speaks again phenomenally to how well this show is written. So I cannot wait to check out another episode. I love all of it. I love and hate it and love it and hate it all at the same time. And again, that speaks to the quality of the writing. This is uncomparable to any other show. I think the realism too of just the court aspect, we had the first season, which was all the investigation, but the fact that now they're incorporating the realness of the court in a way that we haven't seen in other shows either. Again, just speaks to the quality of the writing, and I can't wait to check out more and hope we can do that soon. Thank you again, JoJo, for sponsoring this reaction.
Alright, well look, thank you guys again for watching another EP sponsored reaction for Broadchurch Season 2, Episode number 3. And until next time, people, peace.